When it comes to building frames, depending on how many bees you have in your apiary, it's nice to have a system if you have to build a lot of frames. And in the case of my apiary, I've got about 40 colonies that are running. So winter time is the best time for me to build the frames. So I start building them as soon as I can as those winter months start to approach. And right now it's the end of December, and I just want to get a jump start on building frames because spring will be here before you know it. And I wanted to show you something that I like to use, guys. It's just a frame jig. Okay, this holds 10 frames that I can put together, and I'll just kind of show you real quick why I like to use this. And in my case, my goal is to build about 1,000 to 1,500 frames. So that's a lot of frame building. This will hold 10 frames at a time. So what I do is I get all my components together, and I take the arms and I can just set those into the frame rest, and I can put these in and just have them in position ready to go. And I like to use an air nailer. So again, depending on your needs, this might be something for you to consider. I just want to show you how nice this is when you have one of these at your disposal. And a tip for everyone is use a little bit of glue with your frames. I like to use the Tight Bond wood glue, and this is the triple formula, which is weatherproof in extreme cases. So I like to just put a dab on my frames. So again, here's the top bars now ready to go on our frames as we begin to build these frames. Now, for those of you that have watched my programs before, I like to use foundationless frames. So if you can see here, trying to put this in a way that you can see it good here on the camera. There's no way to put wax on this frame. It's called a foundationless frame, okay? And it's just got a little wedge where the bees will cluster, and they'll hang on that, and they'll draw that comb straight down. So I like these a lot. For those of you who are considering using top bars, a top bar beehive, this, I'll tell you what, is the best thing since sliced bread, because it gives you the convenience of interchangeable frames, but allowing your bees to be as natural as they would normally be in a top bar beehive, because you're not using wax from any outside sources, and the bees will draw all their own comb. So that's a good way to do natural beekeeping with the convenience of interchangeable frames. And what's nice is it's a very hands-free way to do it. I've got my frame sides in, and now I'm putting my tops on. So again, this is going to make 10 frames in a fairly quick amount of time. All right, so I've got them in, and I'm just going to give them a light tap just to make sure that those top bars are secure all the way down into the side arms. So I just kind of tap them down. And because I've got so many, man, I'll tell you what, an air nailer is going to save you a lot of time. So I like to use a 1-inch staple, and these will securely keep your frames together for the long haul. And I just put one straight down in the top. Now my top bars are all in. Now I have to put the bottoms on, so I just take this whole thing, flip it over, and again, I like to use a dot of glue right on the bottom. And again, the glue is just a way to keep these from lasting a lot longer. Sometimes with just a nail, they'll slip apart. But the glue seems to really make these frames last a long time. And so again, you just go ahead and pop these into position, and we'll tap those down with the rubber mallet after we've got them all in position, just to make sure they've got a good snug fit. And one nail a piece, or one staple I should say, from the air nailer. Go. So again, I just want to tap these down. Make sure they're in good. And one nail a piece, or one staple from the air gun. And now we have 10 frames all assembled. And I just take out my little braces. And here is a completed frame. Isn't that cool or what? Guys, if you want to have some dimensions on this, feel free to send me an email, enjoybeekeeping@gmail.com. Shoot me an email if you want some more info on this. I just wanted to share it with you because this is an awesome time saver. You can build a lot of frames in, just like I say, just an afternoon. So just a quick tip for everybody out there to get ready for the spring, and next time we'll see you. So enjoy beekeeping, friends. See you next time.